Hi Libra, this is your friend and messenger Kay here. Thank you for taking the time to join me. I am bringing you your weekly read. This is from the 20th to the 27th of April. Um, Without further ado, let's go in and see what's coming up for you, Libra. Calling the divine. Divine, what messages do we have for our lovely Libra this week? What can they expect? What do they need to know for their greatest and highest good for Libra? Libra, we're going to go in with your angels and archangel messages. What do they need you to focus on this week? Let's see what comes up for you. Oh, Libra. I love this card when it comes up. Look, you've got divine magic. This is a week where your wishes, goals, and dreams come true. That what you have been investing your time and energy into, it's going to be a huge accomplishment for you, okay? And the divine magic that's happening in the background with the universe, this is bringing you love, money, happiness, joy. Look at this, the dove of peace. And that takes me on to the next card. This divine magic that is coming in for you is going to leave you in a very peaceful and aligned energy for the whole of this week. Okay, so you see the Reiki colors here, all those chakras are aligned, right? Whatever this magic is, it's going to balance out. You are Libra. It is going to balance out all those things that you've wished for a very long time, to give you that wholeness, that complete feeling, right? So this is connected journey, balanced and clearing. You're clearing out. It's not so much just you, it is also the universe. Yeah, it is the divine aligning with you, removing what doesn't serve you anymore, and this little bit of divine magic coming in. You have the number 19, which can also be reduced down to the number 1. And you have peace, which is 2 and 8, which also comes down to the number 1. And if you don't know what the number 1 represents, it is that one true higher being, the one that you are connected to. Yeah, the one that you pray to, the one that one higher being. Yeah, this is what it's talking to. And this week, Libra, you're in alignment for not just, look at the rainbow colors that are coming in, wish fulfillment. Yeah, don't forget to make a wish. Look, it's coming in for you. Rainbows, roses, doves, the lot. This, you're going to find this being a really, really good week for you. Make sure you're focusing on all the good stuff. Let's see what sacred symbol is coming in for you. Lucky you, Libra. Lucky, lucky you. Fantastic. I love it when messages come out like this. It just makes you feel really warm and fuzzy, doesn't it, when there's the universe doing its magic in the background. That's too many. We'll try again. Divine, for Libra, what signs or symbols should they be looking out for? Put that there. You have red, so that is reminiscent of your root chakra as well. So look that up. Look up your chakras. Get yourself in alignment, okay? We have fire and the triangle. Let's see what message is coming up for you. It says light creativity, drive, purity, passion, and new opportunities. The element of fire can free you from boredom, clear karma, and give you the energy required to take action. Be warned though, too much fire can burn, so be mindful of utilizing this energy wisely by channeling it creatively. Meditate on this symbol with the assistance of a candle to inspire creativity, motivation, and passion. So, if you are feeling a little bit bored, a little bit fidgety, I suppose, because there's not much going on. Know, or there hasn't been in the last few weeks. Know that this week the fun is coming in, the magic is coming in, okay? But don't overexert yourself. If you're invited out to 3, 4 different do's this week, yeah, choose wisely. Perhaps don't go to all of them, okay? Because you might then start to feel a little bit of burnout. But I'm feeling this really incredible warm energy for those that are around you and specifically for you. Okay, let's go in with your spoken word. What does your spirit team want you to know? For Libra, please, Divine, what message do they need to hear and what angels can they access this week to help them along their way? The angel of communication. Speak your truth. Communication, whether it is spoken, written, or felt, is what connects us all intimately. Ask the angel of communication to help you share your heart with others. If you don't feel heard or understood, or are struggling to say what needs to be said, inattentions and misunderstandings will damage your relationships. Speak your truth quietly but clearly. Focus on honesty, but in such a way that it lifts you and others up. Whatever the issue, trust that the angel of communication is there to give you the courage to find the right words. The more you speak with integrity, the more others will feel your authenticity. Come to trust and respect you. Listening is just as important as speaking. Never fear your own silence when communicating with others or with yourself. Sometimes what matters most is hidden in those quiet spaces between the words or lines. So, for me, one of your what is it called? One of the things that Libra do very, very well, and I can tarnish all of you with the same brush. I think you are very honest. Yeah. Not painfully honest like Scorpios. No, no, not like that. But I think you find the balance between speaking your truth and not offending others. Good things are coming to you, my friend. Okay. But don't let those things be misunderstood by others. Yeah. Speak your truth. Tell them what it's about. Those that need to know. Otherwise, sometimes the best policy is to say nothing at all. Right? Okay, Libra. That was your advice. Let's go in and have a look. What else is going on for you? Ah, yes, we have to do our angel numbers for you. So, Libra, these angel numbers, these are your signs and synchronicities. These numbers will let you know that you are in the right place at the right time. You've had a couple of number ones going on, and then you've got 27, which is reducing down to 9. That's for my numerology people. You know who you are. Okay. Oh, and now you're getting 0440, the gut feeling. It says, follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people. See, it's talking about just speaking the truth. We're not saying anything at all. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your bum. 3 is a crowd, is what it's saying. Okay, so 0440, that gut feeling. Sometimes you think, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to disappoint someone by just telling them how things really are. So, for example, I'll give you an example of what I mean to make it more clearer. Your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, somebody, they're with someone that you've got a gut feeling they're a wrong un, right? You have that gut feeling, and you carry that gut feeling, and you think, do you know what? I'm not going to say my piece, and you'll say Ted, Fred, whatever his name is. Whenever you see your relative, your sibling, or whatever, whoever it is in that scenario, and you'll still ask about their other half, and you'll say, "Oh, how's Ted today?" and whatever. Deep down, you have this gut feeling that they're a wrong un. Then you find out they actually are a wrong un, right? They are just not compatible with your sibling or your child or whoever. In the initial sense, yeah, it was right to stay quiet and allow that relationship to blossom or not blossom. Or in your case, it's more, you're waiting for them to prove your gut feeling wrong. When it's not okay is when you actually see the evidence for it and you choose to go, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because it is going to ruin things. The thing is, sometimes it's the most difficult thing ever, but you have to kind of choose where you're standing. Does this person deserve to know the truth? Yeah, if what you've seen with your own eyes, or if what you've heard or whatever is the truth, and you are 110% that this is the truth, then present it. Okay? If it's just gossip, if there may be nothing in it, or you may have got the wrong end of the stick, then maybe wait for the next time. Because, there's a saying, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube, they've got really strict guidelines, but they say give someone enough rope, right? So give someone enough time and they will end up doing whatever it is that they're doing anyway. They can't help it because it's who they are. So if you've heard something, I don't know, think of an example. You saw them with somebody else, right? Well, in the first instance, it may be you've got the wrong end of the stick. But if you choose to leave it, they'll only do it again, and you will see it, right? The truth will always come out. So at that point, I mean, you have to make a decision on how much you're going to get involved in that kind of scenario. When you're going to speak the truth, are you going to choose to let the universe show you that you were right and then do it? Or are you going to go in with your gut and say, in the first instance, yep, I always thought this person was wrong, and now I've seen them here. You need to ask your partner, you need to ask your person what exactly they were doing and where they were doing it, what they were doing, right? You get my drift, Libra. It's about knowing when to say, right? Okay, right. I hope you're following me. Right, let's go in with the 22 Archangel's cards. Let's see what's coming up as advice for your greatest and highest good, Libra. Here we go. Just one card, please, Divine, for Libra. What do they need to know? And which archangels are available to them this week? Raphael, there you go. Raphael is the archangel of clarity, clarity of vision. Be willing to see things differently to initiate healing and experience wholeness. So it's clarity of vision. Remember, things may not always be as they seem, right? So you may think you've seen something, but it may be something completely different. Libra, that's what's coming in for you this week. You can call out to Archangel Raphael to help you with clarity, okay? If you are in some kind of situation like this where you don't know whether to say or not to say, call upon the Archangel Raphael, ask for some clarity with your intuition or with your gut feeling, okay? And with what make things a little bit more clearer for you. Okay, let's go in with your tarot. Divine, what is going on for Libra this coming week between the 20th and the 27th, April 2026? What do we have for Libra? Please can we have 4 cards, past, present, future, and then one for the unknown. You have the Knight of Swords. They want to talk to you about, in the past, rushing into something. Three of Wands and 10 of Wands. And what do we have in the unknown? Okay. So Libra, it looks like you've been quite hasty in the past. You've rushed in to something. This is what they want to talk to you about. It's a very fast-paced energy, okay? You've put your suit of armour on and you've rushed in to say your piece, do your thing, or whatever. The universe is saying to you, hold on. See? Chappy holding on there. Hold on, okay? Because this situation might burden you more than what you want it to, okay? It may be for your own good to just take a step back, okay? Because sometimes that feelings, right? They're nothing, they're internal, right? But sometimes they can be the heaviest load that you ever carry, internal feelings, right? What you don't see coming is this sharing, yeah? Giving and receiving. We'll go in and clarify and see what's coming in for you. Who is going to be giving to you something that you may have also been putting your energy into? What was this past rushing energy? Let's see. For Libra, why is the Knight of Swords here, please, Divine? Oh, hello. The Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, Libra, that was too many. I can't possibly tell you what they all are. What have you got? You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Empress. And that's clarifying the Knight of Swords. You are being asked to use your past experiences, right? Something where you rushed in to either do something, say something, or I don't know, take some action towards. All guns blazing with your suit of armor on. I'm going to go in and I'm going to sort this out because I can. I can resolve this issue. Trouble is, Libra, with that past energy or whatever happened, that past scenario, you didn't need to, right? And what's happened because of that rushed energy is a turn of events happening, right? And something being revealed to you where you thought, oh, well, I didn't know that bit. Okay, so you're being advised to think back to that past situation and maybe hold on for a bit before you go in. I believe that you do have the formula, you do have whatever it is going to take to resolve this issue or this matter, whatever it is that you're seeing or doing. But they're saying don't rush in too much that it actually changes the end result. This may involve two people, right? Or this could be you and somebody else. I have here the King of Pentacles and I have the Empress. Both are very wealthy, both are very well off. Except we've got the Empress here in a very stagnant energy. So where it's usually, if it's this way round, it's about giving birth to something new, creativity, wealth, health, abundance, whatever. There's one person here who has all of that. And there's one person here who has gone the opposite way, right? So be very careful. Yeah. Don't let what you're doing be like a butterfly effect where, you know, it ends up resulting in this person actually being at a loss rather than you actually helping them. Let it play out for a little while. Whatever it is that you're thinking, let it play it out. Hold on. Number 3, what are we holding on, Divine? What's going on with Libra? What's this situation, Libra? Let me know. Right, there we are. Okay, so we have progression is coming. And you have the Strength card. Okay, again, he's holding on here. Have the strength to just hold on for a little while longer, because this thing, whatever it is, it's going to either re-show up, right? Reintroduce itself as something new, or it's going to be like a repeat cycle and it will come back round, yeah? And when it does come back round, that will be the time for you to intervene. I've got the Strength card here, which also shows up as a Leo energy. And I've got the Infinity sign here. So have the strength to just bite your tongue for a little bit. Just hang on in there. You'll see. Before you say anything or do anything, just hold on. The good news is this burdensome, worrisome energy, this heaviness energy, because you're holding on to too many things, right? This is about to come to an end. This is the sun, and this is your not so distant future, right? You've got the sun coming in, which for me always symbolizes the summer. The summer months, right, are approaching very, very fast. And by the summer, you will have lightened that load. Those anxieties, those stresses, those burdens that you're carrying, it's going to be a lot lighter for you. Hang on in there, Libra. That's your message coming up. Let's see. Right. What is this unknown giving and receiving. Okay. You don't have to do anything. What was I saying, Libra? You don't have to do anything. There's a revelation coming up that is automatically going to invoke that letting go feeling of you, that release, because it's going to reveal itself anyway. So if you are carrying that burden where you feel like somebody needs to know, somebody needs to reveal all or whatever, it's naturally going to happen. You're just not seeing it coming, but by interfering, it might just affect the whole thing, yeah, on how it works out. So that's your message for today. Remember, please only take what resonates, leave the rest. We are captains of our own ships, right? We can guide our ship in whichever direction we choose. We come to tarot just for a little bit of guidance, and that's what I'm doing here for you today, Libra. Your message from these cards for somebody out there, because this is a collective read. Yeah, it's a very general read. The message is to hang on in there. The time is coming. All is going to be revealed. Right. Let's go in with our beautiful Art Deco fairy cards. I absolutely love these, Libra. They're just such pretty pictures, and there's such lovely, lovely warm messages that are on these cards. Let's see what's coming up for you. Believe in yourself. One more, please, Divine. Oh, you're getting two more. It's okay to put yourself first and take care of your own needs before others. So these burdens you're carrying, let them go. And it says, listen to your inner compass. Oh my goodness me. Thank you for that confirmation, Divine. What did I just say? We are captains of our own ship. Let your inner compass guide you. Right. Okay. Lastly, we'll get some divine knowledge from the Sufi Wisdom Oracle. This is another oracle deck that I absolutely love. The messages are beautiful, and so are the pictures. The artistry is really nice. Time to play. Make time to dance and play, and slow down to relax, Libra. That's what the universe wants you to know for the coming week. I hope that did resonate with you. If it did, please drop me a line, tarottimewithk@gmail.com. I will leave you with this message. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.